My name is Linda Hampton, and I'm the Executive Director of Senior Village at Saddlebrooke. Saddlebrooke has proven itself to be a caring community that looks out for neighbors. Senior Village grew from that level of compassion. In fact, we use neighbors helping neighbors as our motto. The financial support received from residents has allowed the business of Senior Village to grow and stabilize. There are many reasons why people give to Senior Village, and I would like you to hear from some of our donors talking about why they support Senior Village.
I want to say that it's a wonderful thing that Gary Hammond started Senior Village and David came on board just after that. Is the best program I know of. I mean, and that were not able to help themselves. And it is so difficult when you get an age that you can't do anything. So that was a great vision to start, and I can remember him. We just come here 9 years ago, and I had a doctor's appointment, and David drove me to my doctor. And I was so surprised how, he came up and I says, "What do you do?" And he says, "I'm a volunteer for Senior Village. And we just help people get to their doctor." And I says, "Well, that's great." And then over the years as it's developed and everything, it is incredible. The best thing that Senior Village ever did was the vaccine thing, and it saved lives. After the vaccines have been done, the other thing is that we need to help people that can't do stuff. So in the house, say for instance, putting in light bulbs, checking the alerts, fire alerts, and all this other things that nobody can get up and do. And it's just wonderful, and helping outside to do stuff with ladders and that you need repairs, they can do that. And there's a zillion different things that can be done, and all we need is volunteers.
What could be better than seniors helping seniors, neighbors helping neighbors? It's a joy to do that. I love being a part of it. I love donating to it. We're all in the same boat here. We don't have our family nearby usually, and it's wonderful to have neighbors here that we can depend on. As we go down the exit ramp, we want to keep it as smooth and as long as possible, and that is what Senior Village is here to do, to take care of each other, to give you wheels when you need them, to bring you meals when you need them, to give you a phone call when you need it. I do membership, which means I sign up new people to become members, and it's a delight. Thank you.
And it's a pleasure to be here to share my thoughts about Senior Village. In particular, that we are just blessed that we have such an organization. There are so many people here that I've been able to help out myself, especially widows who don't have their husbands around any longer. And we provide one of those as a service to those widows to really help them out with just little basic things. And that's just one aspect of Senior Village. And the other aspects are simply other things that people do every day. Go shopping, go to their doctors, but sometimes they can't get there. And we provide that as a service. So it's just, I think, a blessing that we have Senior Village here in Saddlebrook. Not many villages are blessed like we are. So I would suggest to you that if you're not a member of Senior Village, that you join Senior Village.
Well, to tell you the truth, I didn't know much about it until the vaccination thing happened in 2021, and it really came to the forefront. And then I learned more and more about it. Some of my friends were volunteering. I volunteered at different things in the past for the community and at church, and somehow it just started to tug at my heart taking care of each other, I thought was really important. And I saw it in a neighbor his health was declining, and he would have a car out in front every once in a while. And his wife told me that that's Senior Village. They're coming to relieve me of the responsibility so I can get out every so often. So I began to see how it was helping people, reaching out. People don't have family usually around here, so we have to support each other. And I just felt led to maybe see what I could do. So, you know, there's always a call for volunteers, and I would read about it in the newspaper, and so finally I made a call, and I chose a couple of the teams to be on. Fun with Friends, birthday parties in the past. Now it's birthday cards, and we send those monthly, and I'm also help with the administration, and today we were preparing the Give Where You Live campaign mailing. So you meet great people, you stay connected with the community, and you give where you live.
Ashwin Kumar Patel, I'm in Unit 50, Saddlebrook Villas. I'm a retired cardiologist and professor of medicine from University of Wisconsin. I moved to Saddlebrook about 3 years ago, and one of the best places to live in. Senior Village vaccinated the whole community. We got our lives back. That is the first I heard about Senior Village. It is an organization for and by residents of Saddlebrook. It is a predominantly volunteer-based. It ensures quality of life and also ensures that a person can stay in his home as long as possible. As a physician, I know that with age, we have physical, mental, and medical problems. Senior Village is there today to help you. I want to ensure that it is there for you tomorrow when you need it. Therefore, I support it generously and hope you would do the same.
When Senior Village became an option here in Saddlebrook, Don and I joined it to be able to support such a valid effort, even though we didn't need assistance right now. And I started working just a little bit before the COVID pandemic, and it was so wonderful to see the way Senior Village reached out to the entire community to set up the vaccinations. The anxiety level about COVID went down after people knew they'd be getting their vaccinations. And also we had volunteers making masks and delivering the masks to people who wanted them. After the vaccination program, our membership grew, and it just continues to grow. And Donna and I have supported Senior Village through the Arizona tax credit benefit since we first heard about it. And one reason we contribute is because we would like to see Senior Village continue to be a valid part of Saddlebrook for when we might need assistance.
I'm Ed Kula. We've been residents of Saddlebrook for 16 years, and I've been involved with Senior Village for about 5 years now. We have chosen to donate to this very worthy organization for the time that I've been involved with it. And we feel that it's uniquely positioned as an organization within the confines of the Saddlebrook community and dealing only with services for Saddlebrook residents as they advance in age in this wonderful community. This is for residents as our volunteers drive them to various locations for doctor's appointments. My involvement goes back, as I had said, about 5 years now, and I've been a board member. I'm currently the treasurer, and I realize that there are tens of thousands of miles driven by our volunteers every year to provide services for our members. We have a staff now and an actual infrastructure that helps with the organization and administration of this group. And of course, there are costs associated with that. So we see those funds supporting the creative programs and expanding programs that we have, as well as providing the type of infrastructure that will keep this organization in place for decades.
So Senior Village is a member of a basket of charities that we've chosen as the Give Back team to support because it's a vital part of this community. I have had clients choose the community of Saddlebrook after searching all over the Southwest and being delighted to find this organization that makes them and the families that they are maybe leaving in different parts of the country comfortable with the what-if questions. They know that there's an organization of caring individuals. It's kind of fun because we offer, as part of our give back, whether we work with a real estate home buyer or home seller, we give them the choice of gifting to a group of charities of which Senior Village is included. And in doing so, we oftentimes are introducing home buyers who are new to Tucson to Senior Village. And then for those home sellers rather, that are perhaps leaving the community and are familiar with, they feel like they're able to give back to the community.
The future looks bright for Senior Village. We are expanding services to members and exploring exciting ideas that will benefit the entire community. To ensure that the Saddlebrook of the future will benefit from Senior Village as today's residents do, please consider making a donation. And remember, a legacy gift through a will or a trust is a way to leave a lasting statement about your values and your generosity.